Christine and Janelle finally stood up to Kody Brown. Their children followed, refusing to play along with his carefully crafted family image. Meanwhile, old clips of little Savanah hugging her dad resurface, now seen not as tender, but tragic. Because today, those smiles feel like ghosts. Kody's absence weighs heavy. His favoritism toward Robyn's kids stands exposed. But was this just family drama, or the unraveling of a patriarch's entire empire? Stay with me. Because what happens next will shatter everything fans thought they knew. And it all began on one unforgettable Christmas morning. Did Kody choose one family and abandon the rest?
The standoff at the Coyote Pass final showdown.
I would love healing with Meri. I would love healing.
1. Christine and Janelle finally stood up to Kody and Robyn. For years, they played the roles of neglected wives, while their children bent over backwards to keep the family together. But now, everything has changed. Their kids refuse to cater to Kody. Christine and Janelle no longer stay silent. And Kody? Robyn? They're left looking bitter, unhappy, and utterly alone. But here's the real question. Was this the moment the entire Brown Empire collapsed? Or is something even more shocking still to come? Stay tuned, because what happened next left fans furious, and Kody scrambling for control. Did Kody's control finally backfire? Let's rewind. For years, sister wives portrayed a picture of unity, one big family under one man's leadership. But behind closed doors, Christine and Janelle felt invisible. Their children watched their mother's sacrifices go unnoticed. Fans remember the cracks, birthdays forgotten, broken promises, and the infamous loyalty test Kody demanded. And while Robyn basked in special treatment, Christine and Janelle shouldered the loneliness. Think about it. What mother wouldn't break when her children are ignored? What wife wouldn't snap after years of being sidelined? So why did Christine and Janelle finally say, enough? It wasn't just about Christine and Janelle. Their children stood up too. They stopped visiting Kody. They stopped bending over backwards to keep the peace. Suddenly, the balance of power shifted. For the first time, Kody and Robyn weren't surrounded by adoration, they were surrounded by silence. Fans watched in disbelief as Christine walked away, reclaiming her independence. Janelle's calm defiance shook viewers to the core. And the children? They openly sided with their mothers. Fan tweets, finally someone exposed Kody. Christine is a queen. Robyn's mask is slipping. But the twist? Instead of reconciliation, Kody and Robyn doubled down, isolating themselves even further. The once powerful duo now looked like a bitter, abandoned couple. And the backlash? It was brutal. This wasn't just family drama. This was the collapse of Kody's authority played out on national TV. Mini-hook. So, is this the end of sister wives as we know it? In the end, Christine and Janelle's stand wasn't just about leaving Kody. It was about reclaiming dignity, protecting their children, and finally breaking free from emotional neglect. And now, as Kody and Robyn sit isolated, the question remains, will fans ever forgive them? Or has the loyalty shifted forever to Christine and Janelle? What do you think? Did Christine and Janelle make the right move? Or will Kody and Robyn spin the story in their favor again? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one. Part 2. An old clip of Savanah hugging her father, Kody Brown has resurfaced, and it's breaking hearts all over again. What seemed like a sweet moment of affection now feels like a haunting reminder of everything she lost. Because today, Savanah is one of many children who felt abandoned. While Robyn's kids were fully included, celebrated, and prioritized, Christine and Janelle's children often fought for scraps of attention. And now, fans are asking, was this neglect accidental, or was it Kody's choice all along? Stay with me, because the answer is tangled in holiday gatherings, favoritism, and a shocking family divide that fans still can't forgive. Was Savanah abandoned while Robyn's kids thrived? Let's step back. The sister wives saga has always centered around family, unity, holidays, and togetherness. But when you watch closely, the cracks were always there. Gifts unwrapped, traditions honored, Kody beaming with pride. But where were Janelle's and Christine's kids? Too often, they were sidelined, their presence minimized, their affection unreciprocated. Robyn's kids got everything, while the others got ignored. Not fair. Savanah's story embodies this divide. Once a little girl who adored her dad, she now speaks openly about the pain of his absence. And fans can help but connect the dots: favoritism, broken traditions, and children left behind. But the real question is, why did Kody show up for one set of kids and not the others? The controversy exploded when fans debated the family's holiday footage. Did the big gathering happen at Meri's house on Christmas Eve? Or was it Robyn's home on Christmas morning? To outsiders, it might sound trivial. But to Sister Wives fans, this detail was everything. Because it revealed who Kody chose to spend his most sacred family moments with. Imagine being a child, waiting for your father on Christmas morning, only to discover he's celebrating elsewhere without you. That's the reality many of Kody's children lived. And when fans pieced it together, the outrage was unstoppable. Fan comments, he abandoned his kids for Robyn's. Savanah deserved better. This wasn't just about where the Christmas tree stood. It was about who mattered and who didn't. For Savanah, the memory of being left out became a wound fans refused to let heal. And the twist? The more fans dig, the clearer the favoritism becomes. Kody's absence wasn't random. It was patterned. So did the Brown family fall apart over Christmas morning? Savanah's pain is part of a bigger story, children yearning for their father's love while others received it in abundance. Fans can argue about whose house the holidays were in, Meri's or Robyn's, but the truth is undeniable. Kody's absence weighed heavily. His choices created a divide no Christmas morning could fix. And today, as old clips resurface, fans are left with one burning question: can the children of Christine and Janelle ever forgive him? Or has the damage already gone too deep? Let's go dive in full details. Part 3. To understand the storm, we need to step back. The Sister Wives series promised unity. One husband, 4 wives, 1 family. But the cracks were always there. Christine longed for partnership. Janelle fought for independence. And their children, especially Savanah, carried silent heartbreak. Meanwhile, Robyn's kids seemed to live in another world. Always celebrated, always included. Viewers couldn't miss it, the difference in hugs, gifts, and Kody's glowing presence. Kody playing with Robyn's children versus Christine's kids in the background. Imagine being Savanah. Once she adored her father. But as years passed, his absence grew louder than his words. So why did Christine and Janelle finally break the silence? After years of being sidelined, Christine drew the line. She walked away. Janelle followed, calmly but firmly demanding respect. Their children, no longer afraid, stopped bending over backwards to appease Kody. And for the first time, the balance of power shifted. Kody and Robyn were left isolated. Fans saw them not as leaders, but as a bitter, abandoned pair. Fan reaction comments: Reddit, Christine is the hero we all needed. Facebook post, Janelle is strength personified. This wasn't rebellion. It was survival. And viewers cheered as the wives finally chose dignity over silence. But the most painful proof of neglect came not from Christine, but from Savanah. Then came the resurfaced clips. Little Savanah clinging to her father, smiling up at him with pure love. Today, those images sting. Because we now know the truth, Savanah waited alone, her father absent during key moments. Birthdays forgotten. Holidays missed. Meanwhile, Robyn's kids never faced that silence. They were fully embraced, fully celebrated. And when fans compared the footage side by side, the favoritism was undeniable. My heart breaks for Savanah. She deserved more than a ghost dad. And then, the Christmas debate. Was Kody at Meri's house on Christmas Eve? Or at Robyn's on Christmas morning? To outsiders, trivial. To fans, it was proof. Proof of where his loyalty really was. Was this the holiday that broke the family forever? Let's analyze. TLC's footage shows one house warm with holiday cheer. But behind the camera, other children waited for a father who never came. Fans dissected every frame. The wrapping paper. The furniture. The timing. Was Kody's Christmas presents reserved for Robyn's home, while Christine and Janelle's kids were left with silence? The evidence stacked up. And the outrage exploded across Reddit, YouTube, and Facebook. Angry comments: he abandoned his kids for Robyn's. This isn't polygamy, it's favoritism. The backlash was fierce. Articles questioned Kody's parenting. Viewers called for accountability. Fans demanded answers. How could a father neglect half his children while showering others with attention? It wasn't just about favoritism. It was about betrayal. Fans who once rooted for the Brown family now turned away in disgust. But what does this mean for Sister Wives itself? Back in Las Vegas, Christine's breaking point came long before she left. She openly admitted in season 10 that she felt like a basement wife, always pushed aside, never prioritized. Janelle, on the other hand, described herself as practical and focused on independence. But even she admitted in season 12 that Kody didn't share a deep emotional bond with her. When the family moved to Flagstaff, the cracks grew deeper. The wives felt isolated in separate homes, far from each other. Christine longed for closeness, but Kody brushed her off. And when the COVID rules came, Christine and Janelle's children noticed the stark difference. Robyn's kids had their dad daily, while they barely saw him. Fans still remember young Savanah, her big smile, her innocence, the way she looked at her dad as though he was her entire world. Fast forward to season 17, and the silence is deafening. In one confessional, Janelle revealed that Savanah spent holidays without her father. Imagine the contrast, one home filled with presents, games, and Kody's booming laugh, while another sat in quiet, waiting for the knock that never came. And fans didn't just watch. They felt it. Mothers and daughters across America saw their own fears reflected in Savanah's tears. Online, the debate became a storm. Reddit threads gained thousands of comments. One fan wrote, "Robyn's kids got a full-time dad." The others got a stranger. On Facebook, a viral post read, "No child should have to beg for attention from their father." My heart aches for Christine and Janelle's kids. Even on YouTube, fan reactions exploded. Clips of the holiday episodes were replayed, slowed down, frame by frame, as viewers tried to confirm, was this Meri's living room or Robyn's Christmas morning? Every detail mattered because it symbolized where Kody chose to be. The Brown family always said their lifestyle was about faith. But let's remember, legally, Kody was only married to Robyn. Christine, Janelle, and Meri were spiritual wives. That legal distinction mattered. Because while Christine and Janelle's kids shared his name, Robyn's children had paperwork that bound them closer. And for many fans, this legal status explained everything. Why Kody prioritized Robyn's household, why holidays felt lopsided, why abandonment seemed unavoidable. It wasn't just favoritism, it was institutional. Looking ahead, the family stands at a crossroads. Christine has remarried and found joy. Janelle continues to live life on her own terms. But what about the children? Will Savanah ever repair her bond with her father? Will Kody and Robyn remain isolated, or will they attempt to rewrite the narrative for future seasons? Fans are already predicting season 19 will focus less on love and more on the fallout of broken promises. And one thing is certain, the world will be watching. The twist? By choosing Robyn and her children so visibly, Kody didn't just fracture his marriage, he fractured his entire legacy. Christine and Janelle's stand wasn't just personal rebellion. It was the unraveling of the very foundation Sister Wives was built on. And Savanah's heartbreak became the symbol of that collapse. A daughter's love unreturned. A family forever divided. So here's the question for you. Did Christine and Janelle save their children from further pain? Or did Kody's absence seal a wound that may never heal? Comment below. Do you believe Kody ever truly loved all his children equally? Hit like if you stand with Christine, Janelle, and Savanah. Subscribe, because the next chapter of this story will expose even more, and trust me, you won't want to miss it. Subscribe button plus suggested videos. Christine and Janelle expose Kody and Robyn's kids versus the rest of the family.